Hi, this is Ian Thompson. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I wanted to go over the BCREA economic mortgage rate forecast. Now, this is a PDF that we just got today. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you. I've got some highlights, and of course, I'll have it as a link that you can download at the end of the video. But basically, BCREA, that's the representation group that looks after all the realtors in British Columbia. There's 26,000 of us, I think. And this is the research they've done. Here's some highlights I wanted to go over with you today. Bank of Canada is set to cut the rate in 2024, but by how much and how fast? Isn't that the question mark? We know the Feds yesterday in the States stated that they're going to be cutting rates 3 times in 2024. Is that what we're going to do? Nobody knows that for sure, but it sounds like we are at least at the end of the hikes, and that's the good news. Here's the mortgage rate outlook. Our forecast is for the average 5-year fixed mortgage rate to fall to 5% by the end of 2024. So that's some significant drops that are going to be going on there. We're already seeing mortgage rates coming down, fixed rates coming down now as banks are acting ahead of what the Bank of Canada governor may or may not do. Here's the ultimate destination for rates, though. This paragraph here, they talk about it's going to be higher than we've been used to, right? So we know during COVID rates were extremely low. They're not coming back. Let's just forget about that. But even pre-COVID, the rates were higher, and that was the sort of number that they're saying we should get used to, a long-run 5-year fixed rate of 4.85 and an associated qualifying rate of 6.85, of course, and that is the qualifying rate that we have to do or the stress test in Canada, right, when you're going to get a mortgage. So there's that to think about, that it's going to be higher. The other thing they wanted to mention in here was the high rate of mortgage renewals coming up. Right, we know that too, that people are renewing right now, and the great debate is, we're arm wrestling. What do we do? Some people are doing the variable rate now, even though it's higher. That's because the belief is, as we read this information, that it's going to start coming down. That's where that phrase comes, where you love the house and date the rate. Love the house and date the rate. So if you find a perfect house for yourself and say, hey, I might have to pay a higher rate for a year or two, but then it's going to start coming down, we hope. And so that'll get more in line. So it might be a real squeeze here for the next couple of years, but it looks like as rates come down, rather than missing out on that perfect house, that's just something to be thinking about. What about the outlook for Canada? They said the tightening cycle's at an end. Let's all clap on that. How much lower and how quickly is that going to happen? We're going to find out as the time goes on here. It looks like, given that estimates, they're talking about 2 or 3%. We can expect, this is a forecast here, 200 to 300 basis point rate cuts once inflation has already resumed to its 2% target. Then the bank's going to start lowering rates in the spring, ultimately cutting to 75 to 100 basis points, 200 by the end of 2025. Okay, so lots to think about here, but really some encouraging news as we look into 24 and 25. Summary is rates are going to be lower, not back to COVID days. They're gone and not coming back, but something a little more manageable. So if you're out looking now and on the fence thinking, hey, I love this house, remember that phrase, that's important. Love the house and date the rate. Now, if you don't know a mortgage broker, let me know, because I can put you in touch with some folks who can really help you give some solid advice so you can make the best decision for yourself. And if you'd like to make an appointment with me to talk about real estate, your own personal situation, it's easy to do. Just hit that button below and it goes right into my calendar and we can connect right away. Okay? Have a great day.